time seeing what's the facts about what's going on in Japan, and they really don't want anybody to say anything that's truthful. It's kind of funny, you know. They can't have that.
So that should be good for your channel though, because it's like it's controversy
Yeah,
almost. I wouldn't
yeah,
call it controversy, but it's almost like it's not a cliche thing to say. So that would be great for your channel because to
yeah.
say that and like
Well, there
you
are
on.
channels here, but there's a lot of people that don't like what they say. Like there's a guy over here called Ryan Boundless,
Hmm.
and he's got a lot of bad flack because like he'll give people apparently from what I've heard, he'll give people advice on how to move to Japan, what to do to come here and stuff like that. But he gets on these Skype calls and he'll give you like Skype stuff like that, but he charges for it, you know. So there's all these people that are like he's making money off people, and it's like, yeah, you know what, how the fuck do you think people are going to live when they're over here? Of course they're going to, everything they can do to help other people, they're going to want to make money from it because it costs money to live here. You know, you can't expect people to just come over here and do all kinds of shit and then just give you shit for free. You know, everybody wants to, for their knowledge that they have and that you're trying to get from them, they want to get money. You know, so these people that are like, oh, they should just give me all this stuff for free. You know, it's really kind of funny. You know how people are like that. They're down on Ryan Boundless just because he's charging people, you know, to give them some advice. And it's like, why are you pissed off because he's trying to make money so that he can live? You know, he's trying to make any bit of cash he can. You know, if you can make $50 to talk to somebody for an hour or two on Skype so that you can, you know, go out and buy a steak or something, what the fuck difference does it make? You know, all these people on YouTube that are whining about the guys and their Patreon pages and stuff like that. It's like they're not asking you or telling you or telling you you can't see my videos unless you do Patreon. You know, they're just saying, hey, if you want to support my channel and you want to help me do better videos and buy better equipment and maybe start doing some cooler shit, I've got a Patreon page. If you want to do that, then you can give money. If you don't, then it doesn't matter either way. You know, they don't really care. They're just telling you I do have a Patreon. If you like what I do and you want to see better videos and more content and nicer camera angles and maybe better videos, better, you know, like I could start doing some real interviews or something if people were helping me out with getting better equipment. You know, I could be doing some really nice videos, even do like talking to people in the government, you know, of Kobe and Osaka and places like that. You know, talking to teachers at schools and colleges and things. So, I mean, I just don't have the money to do it, you know?
Exactly, and you've made great points there, and I don't know, well, it seems that people have this idea that love of the stuff or passion enough it's enough, and
Yeah.
it's not really. You need to like get it's hard work doing the content. Even me doing my content, I work, but I have a great passion for it. I have massive like dreams, and my aspirations are ginormous, and it's like to do these things you need time, but you need support. And if people do like your videos, why not? If this is what I don't really get. If this is meant to be a community, a home away from home, or a place where you share ideas, then it should be a good thing. Like if someone like yourself is living like outside in another country, like completely different from your own culture and whatnot, if people like what you're saying, they should be able to donate if they have it to, and it should be fine. It should be, well, we're supporting people like ourselves. We're supporting people like ourselves, people out in the trenches. But I just don't get a lot of people have this idea. Well, maybe it's because they don't really understand what's going on.
Yeah.
But
Well, the
still,
thing that I think is like the people that, you know, you've got like foreigners over here that are teaching English and doing all these things that can help you understand Japanese language and can help you understand how to move here and tell you what's really going on in Japanese society. And if you think that that information is worth, you know, even if you just only pay, like, get on Patreon and give like $5, you know, I've got 14, almost 4. I got over 14, almost 1,600. I think 16. I think I got 1,465 followers right now. You know, so if each one of those people gave me $1 on Patreon, I would have enough money to go out and buy some cameras and shit. You know, so it's not like you have to give like $100 each. You know, it's not like they want to make $50,000 off of you, but if you can afford, you know, even once a month to give $1 to somebody's page that you like, they're not trying to rip you off, but they're making content. And some people spend a lot of money and a lot of time making just one video, you know, that might only get like 5,000 views, and off of that 5,000 views they might only make $10, you know, off of it, maybe $20. And it might have taken them 3 days to film it, and it might have taken them like a whole day to just cut it together and splice it and make the video, and then they've only made $40 off the video. And you know, so if those 5,000 people just said this is a cool video and they just gave $1, you know, that'd be $5,000 that he'd make off that video instead of $40. You know, so I mean, and then you would see more content like that. That's the other thing. You know, if they see who's giving money for videos that you've done, you know, like when you give money, you can say, I watched this video. You can tell them, like, if you donate, tell me which video you watched, which video you liked. And then when you see a bunch of people giving you money and you make like, you know, $200 off of a video from your Patreon, then you'll make like 5 or 6 more of those videos. You know, so it's a way for people to say, like, well, people want to see this stuff, so I'll talk about this. You know, so it's a good way to kind of interact with the people who are your followers. You know, because just because the weird thing is, just because you have like 100,000 followers doesn't actually mean you're going to get 100,000 views every time you do a video. You know, what's really kind of funny is I've got videos that I put up like 2 months ago, 3 months ago that have over 30,000 views. But I, like I say, I only have 1,400 subscribers. You know, so if those 1,300 people, those 30,000 people gave me 1 penny, you know, I'd have a fuck ton of money. You know,
yeah.
So
and that's the thing. What you just said there, I've noticed it, because when I started doing all my sort of stuff, like last year, really, all this time last year, so all the content I've done on both of my channels and Instagram and Facebook has just been within a year. You know, I'm quite a hard grafter, but like I realized that the amount of fans, even on Instagram, you might have someone that has, I don't know, 100,000 followers or something like that. Not necessarily all the time that their pictures will go up. Sometimes, that, you know, 100,000 followers, they might get, I don't know, something like, I don't know, 40,000 likes.
yeah,
Same thing on YouTube. You know, you've got, how much you said, 1,300 or 1,400 or,
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm working my way. As soon as I get 1,500, I'm hoping maybe by the first week of January, it kind of slowly ticks up every week. I get like 20 or 30 new subs every week, you know. So it depends on the videos